Yo, what's up? Been a while. What up, Bebop crew? It's your boy Don. Well, how y'all doing? First and foremost, Happy New Year. I know, it's been a while since I made a video. To be honest, it was been over 6 months or so? And as you can tell, I'm not in the same room anymore. A few things have changed since my last video, which explains why I haven't been making videos recently. There's been a lot of things going on. The biggest thing was, I moved apartments, so I'm in a new spot. As you can see, a lot of things change. Second thing that happened, probably the most important thing, I went to Japan. So another reason why I didn't go, I was busy doing work, trying to get ready for that trip, which took a lot longer than, the anticipation, the build up, the saving up, the working and everything. So a lot of things happened. Went back home for a while, dealt with stuff over there. I had a lot of things this year, and it was just more difficult for me to make videos and to kind of get myself into it because of just kind of everything going on. Not that I wasn't enjoying it, but had to focus, had to narrow in because I really wanted to make my Japan trip the best I could and just take it all in with my friends. And two, I really had to kind of just dial it in for work and just everything else. So I had to kind of put the video thing on the back burner. But another reason why I had to slow down the videos was because if you have noticed, the tariffs have kind of been hurting the figure market a little bit with us getting figures in. So I really couldn't get my figures in and do an unboxing like I wanted to. So I decided it would be a good idea to just slow down, take a break, and it was a good opportunity for me to actually just, relax. Kind of. But since it's the new year, I thought it would be good to kind of start the year off with a new and improved room tour with the new spot. So let's do that. I'm going to show y'all the new office, the stuff I have in my living room, and just show y'all everything that's anime related. I'm not going to show you everything, obviously. It's just going to be mostly anime related things. So hope you enjoy it. And let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with the room tour. So this hallway is right into my office, but I want to show you guys what's in the hallway first. So the first thing you're going to see if you walk into my hallway is you're going to see my wall with some DBZ art of Bulma, Android 18, and of Tifa. This is about the same artist. I'll put their link and name and everything in the description. And you'll also see some art of Sakura in a basketball uniform I got at Akon a while back, which Sakura isn't my favorite character, but I love the basketball thing. There wasn't a lot of these, but I like the overall art style of this. And my Itachi portrait. So, and also I like the silhouette figure. I like the silhouettes where it's not their face, but it's just a silhouette of them. I love that type of art. For some reason, I just always loved it. Above there is one of my favorite pieces of art is the Full Metal Alchemist one. I'm going to see if I can get it without the glare. I think y'all seen this piece before, but it is the same artist that makes these. Again, I'll put the description of the artist if I can below. Here is my Tifa Lockhart wall scroll, one of the oldest wall scrolls I have. I think I got it like one of my first Acons. Again, love Tifa, Final Fantasy 7, still one of my favorite games. But let's get into the office. All right, let's just do a good pan out review of everything. So, we'll start over here. So these are amazing pieces of wall scroll. Like these are small wall scrolls you get that I got with some figures. Again, these are the exact figures that you see in the wall scroll art, which is amazing. So, and let me close this door. You go behind the door is one Miku. I didn't know where to put her, but I'd rather her be behind the door rather than, if you remember in my old office, Psycho was behind the door, which I hated because I love Psycho. She's like literally the waifu, and I love Psycho. She's one of my favorite female characters. But I wanted her to actually be up front because this is definitely like one of the first wall scrolls I had because High School did one of my favorite ecchi anime of all time. Still love it. And very sorry when the author of High School of the Dead. The series passed away, so it was very sad to see. But still love High School of the Dead. Still love Psycho. Can't get enough. On the door, you're gonna see some of my old badges from previous conventions and things like that. There's quite a bit here. A lot of A-Kon, Anime Expo concerts, stuff like that. But I just hang them all on the door, Comic Cons and all those type of things. So above Psycho, we have a Bleach or Ichigo from Bleach in his Final Getsuga Tensha or Mugetsu form. Again, that's probably one of my favorite forms of Ichigo. Actually, that probably is my favorite form of Ichigo. The Mugetsu is phenomenal. I love that scene against him and Ice, and I think that's like the best scene, like the best scene I've seen since like Goku first went Super Saiyan. You got Yor from Spy Family and a bigger Android 18 of the one that was in the hallway. So I love that. Okay, this is the closet door. I'll probably get into the closet real quick. But above this, you see the watch from Fullmetal Alchemist. I've had that since like my second A-Kon. And then, again, one of my favorite animes right here, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Love it. So we're going to get into what's actually in the closet real quick. And we're going to start there. So it is, I'm not going to say it's messy, but you know, it's a figure closet box. Oh, Seto Chizuru. Again, at one point I did like Rent a Girlfriend. It's kind of fallen off. I stopped reading it. I kind of sold the manga. I wasn't into it anymore. I'm sorry, but it got lackluster. That's one of the few times I actually dropped the manga, and I haven't finished reading it. All right, so figure boxes, obviously, like, I need a lot more closet space for all the figures I'm getting. So you can definitely see, like, good, like, it's just pandemonium when it comes to, like, the boxes I have of stuff in here now. So you got, again, a lot of Cowboy Bebop stuff. Y'all gonna see that later. So a lot of stuff in there. So you're gonna see a lot of stuff. I probably still have to organize a little bit of this, but, you know, I kind of come in here, I throw stuff in here and be done with it. But yeah, that's the closet. Let's get out of here and actually get to some other stuff. So you know what? Actually, I skipped over this. So when you first come in my room, you might actually see this. These are small little shelves I have of like just cool things. So I kind of divide up into Pokemon Dragon Ball. So you have the Charizard or Charmander shelf, which you have a Charizard, this plushie I got in Japan, along with this wallet that holds my yen. So that's cool. The Charizard Pop Charmander. This right here, this is where I used to do like shiny hunting, and I used to count like how many times I've done, how many things I have to reset for a shiny hunt. I'll get into it, but I don't really do that much anymore. It was just like a side thing I used to do. And then like the little Charizard and this little thing, which is very cool. Small Pop Charmander and my DS of Sun and Moon, and then there are DS games behind that. And then on this shelf you have Umbreon. You can kind of see the case for my DS, a lot of DS and DS Lite, and then the Switch games. And then another small Umbreon, which again got the plush. And I got that also while I was in Japan, which was like more of a gotcha for this one and the Charizard when I was able to pull both of the ones I wanted, because those are my two favorite Pokemon, obviously. And then here is the Dragon Ball set. So the Dragon Balls that's with Shenron, I got that from my brother for one of my birthdays, which is really cool. I love that he gave me that. He also gifted me these two, I want to say they're more like cup holders or anything. Not cup holders, but you know, what you put your cups on. But it's really weird because it's Goku and Vegeta, but they have like the Renegon, which is very interesting. I'm not sure where he found those. Then you have the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Great movie. I need to get the rest of them. I don't know why. I just been lazy about getting them. Goku Super Saiyan Blue, Goku Super Saiyan, Android 18 Videl, and then Super Saiyan Goku back there. And then Dragon Ball Waifu Shelf. We got two Android 18s here. Bulma in her Dragon Ball official art from the manga. And then you have Launchu, Akira Toriyama, rest in peace. Forgot when he did Dragon Ball Z. But you saw that sometime, but pretty cool. I guess if you want to see this, you're going to see like this is the sword from Berserk. It's a gut sword. This was really cool. Me and my friend got it. It was like when he first came out, or came out with the white version. There's a black version of this that's they don't longer sell. I don't think they do the white version of this either. But it's supposed to hold the manga. I have the manga. I just haven't. It's actually I'm reading it somewhere else right now, so I don't have them here right now. So you'll probably see them later. And if you want to know what this is, it's a bunch of pamphlets and books I got while I was in Japan, and just really cool. Let me see if I could turn to the page that has the actual thing in here. Probably not, because I'm very bad at flipping through this. Can I get to it? Probably not. Nope, can't get it. Nope, not gonna get it. All right. Sorry, can't show you guys, but that's a bunch of pandas and stuff. I'll get to what's on over here. So on this desk, obviously got my monitors, PS5, and controller set up. This cool acrylic stand of Nezuko, speakers, some One Piece cards. I don't play One Piece, but I wanted to get these cards on Japan. It's Robin, obviously, Double Robin, and Ace. Love Ace, love Robin, two favorite characters. Two keychains of John Dark Altar and John as Megatron. Love that. And then you have the classic, which you've seen in a lot of videos, the desk mat for Cowboy Bebop. Again, I could probably link the artist in here because he also does the art I'm about to show you up top. He has done the art for this right here, which is obviously Nami, Robin, and then Boa. Love the art. I have the rest of the One Piece crew, and I probably am going to hang them. I'm not sure yet. But obviously, again, I love Robin, love Boa, like Nami and everything. So, and here is their personal Jolly Rogers behind it. So if you ever see it, that's really cool. So again, I'll link his art in the description below if you ever just kind of looking for that. But I had to get them. I hope he makes one of Yamato so I could put her with them, because there's a thing I got in Japan as well. And I can't really show you. I can't really show it to you, but it's the entire crew. I have to get that framed, and it's going to go right here. And then I'm going to have Robin and Nami here, and then Bo over here. Hopefully, again, if he makes Yamato, I'll put her under Boa. And over here is a quick stand of Tanjiro that goes with the Nezuko one, which is very weird because it's grown-up Tanjiro, which, if you read the manga, I'm not going to spoil it for you. You probably have seen these. These are the same art of Albedo from Overlord, and another print of Tifa. And I love these frames. You see the white, red, white, and I kind of deal with the black, white, and so I kind of matched it. I love the frames for these, and I love the art. So, very cool. All right, here we go with the dual monitor setup where I do the editing and a lot of other stuff here. I got I got a little DeLorean, which is Back to the Future, favorite movie series of all time. You got my another mouse pad, which is of John the Arc Altar and John. Again, favorite characters from FGO. And I got this when I was I did Anime Expo one year, which is very cool. It's just a galaxy, which I love space and physics. Oh, up here, before I forget, another picture of Nezuko. I don't know, I hope to line this entire wall with art at some point, but I have to get art that I really like. I might do the One Piece crew up there, maybe. I'll have to see. I'm gonna have to play with how I'm gonna do it. Another Charizard. Because, well, he couldn't fit down there, so it's just another plush, which I don't think I'm going to do any more plushies. You got John the Arc Altar, and obviously another John the Arc. So, real quick before I move from the desk, headphones, Albedo mouse pad. This is very old. This was from one of the first conventions I went to. Let's see if I can get this open. It's Inuyasha. It's an old fan. Let me see if I can get this open real quick. I found it when I was packing. And I didn't remember I had this, so this is very cool that I found that. Let's see. Got my boy Senku. Love this art. Didn't know where to put him, so he was actually very good on the desk. And it took me so many years to get this. I had it as a kid. I had a Lager Zero from Zoids that actually moved and had a motor behind it. This one doesn't, but this one took me 2 days to put together because it's almost like Gunpla. But finally got it together. I loved it. I got it while I was in Japan for a really good price, $80 or something like that in USD. So it was really cool. I was very happy when I found this. You're going to see down here, I have a bunch of figures I need to open. So you'll see a lot of these figures being opened this year. So I'm not sure who I'm going to, actually I know who I'm going to start with. She's behind the rest of these figures. But I'm not going to spoil that. Here, I think I've shown you guys this before. It is the briefcase from the Seto Kaiba set. So you can see Kaiba's logo right there. So yeah, it's a Seto Kaiba briefcase. I don't have the blue eyes that came with. I just wanted the case, and it's very cool. All right. I guess we're going to start with this wall over here, and we'll get into my details again. So, all right. Gonna go into this wall, starting from the top. You're going to see we have an entire wall of my bunny figures and my 1/4 scale figures, mostly from bunnies. So, and then behind that, let's start over here. We got the Wing Gundam. I'm gonna start with the art first. One shot from Bakumonogatari, My Valentine. You got, oh my God, what's her name from Death Note? I can't remember her name right now. Mikasa. Mikasa from Death Note L. Then you got Light. Then you got Best Chick in Bleach, Yororichi as that. And then you got Gundam Dead Side from Gundam, which I like the juxtaposition of Dead Side and then the Wing Gundam on the other side. It's very cool. All right, so let's start. Actually, we're going to start back over here with, I'm going to make it back and forth with them. So the 1/4 bunny figure of Marin from My Dress Up Darling. Love this one because I love that she has the bow tie with it. It's also like a cosplay for her. So I love her that she's there. She also has a red base, which I keep forgetting about. You got, and I made comments about this one, it is Komi from Komi Can Communicate. You got Bunny Toria from Fate Grand Order, which she's very much more accurate than I got a lot of other bunny figures, I guess. Then you got the Full Wars bunny figures. So you have pretty much the entire line from Irina, Rindu, which is my favorite one, Alice, Mito. Here's the only thing that really bothers me about the Mito one. They came out, if you don't know, they have swimsuit bunnies, which is what Mito is. And then they got a Mito with her in actually bunny suit. So they came out with this one first, and then they put out the other one, which annoys the hell out of me because now I'm like, okay, I have one that doesn't. I was very confused about that in general because why was she in a bikini, which I thought, okay, maybe it fits for her because she usually wears bikini in the anime. And now she just has a full bunny suit like everybody else. So I don't know if I should get the one with her in a bunny suit or just keep this one and then do something else. But it's very frustrating on that. And then this one is from, I want to say, is it Blue Archive? I can't remember where she's from. I just like that she was a laying down figure. It was a random figure. I just like the aesthetic of it. I think I did a review of this one where she has the shoe off and everything. I thought it was just a very gorgeous figure, which I thought started getting figures for aesthetic reasons at a certain point. All right, going over here, I apologize if there's not enough light. You're going to see this is my kind of street attire figures. This is from, oh my God, I guess, I won't remember where everything's from because it's been so long since I've looked at every figure. So we're just going to go down the line, and then there's a piece of art that goes with it very well from KDA, which I loved like that. So you got Hatsune Miku, and then these are the figures that had the artwork that's about a door. These are the 3 of them, and they're all about the same artist. I want to say it's Astrium Designs, if I remember correctly. I do apologize if I got that wrong. All right, so we're gonna go down. This is supposed to be the quintessential quintuplets figures. I need to get the other 3 sisters. Or I can't remember if I was gonna get them or not because these are my 2 favorite ones. Obviously, I like these sisters the best. And I know I have some other date figures because this is their date attire. So I have a few more figures that come in with date attire. You can probably see them in the pile down here. But yeah, that's what this shelf is gonna be. And then you got kind of, I guess, a little bit miscellaneous, because I didn't know where exactly to put them in. You got Hinata, you got Tamari, Chizuru on her Chinese dress, Steins Gate and Raphtalia from Shield Hero. So that's what all those are. And then below that, you can kind of see it. It's the Komi Can Communicate series. It's actually completed, but I have the rest of them in my reading area with the Nindroid down here. And you have the Love Me, Love Me Not. Oh, there's 2 Komi figures because I have the original cat version and I have her in her suit, in her school uniform, which is, she's one of the square rice balls she made. And then you have Scar from Fullmetal Alchemist down there. And over here, again, I'm sorry if you can't see it completely, you got the Spy Family Collection, Tri-Edge X, which is the same artist from High School of the Dead, the Watakoi, Wand and Sword, which is a great series, got an anime adaptation, and then back there you have Zom 100, which I love those series. Again, the reason I have it right there, you can't see it because I have the boxes. I probably need to move those, send it in a corner, since I was going to do this room tour. Next shelf, Nin Guan, Genshin Impact. Love this figure, love the sitting down pose, along with her critic stand. This figure does have a name, but again, I can never remember it. But aesthetically, it's still like one of my favorite figures. This is a gorgeous figure. I love this aesthetic of a figure. Like, I love this figure so much. I did a boxing, and it was like my favorite, like one of my figures of the year. Another Genshin Impact one. just another gorgeous figure. Again, this entire shelf, these figures are like these two specifically, Ningguang and this one, have huge bases. And Ningguang specifically, like she should probably be in the detolf because her actual base sticks out a little bit. And I could take her and just put her on her, like on her seat and take her off, but I don't want to. I want this right here with it. And if you're questioning what this is like her separate finger that goes on her hand, but I want her holding the pipe. Here is the No Game No Life shelf, which kind of got an update along with the still book, along with the movie. So you have the entire No Game No Life crew. I don't think I want another Jabril, because this is Jabril from No Game No Life 0. I want a Jabril from No Game No Life, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I should get one that have the checkerboard base, so I might get that one. So I don't know. Again, you got like the small little ones, like, you know, the ones from No Game No Life 0 and everything. You got like, there's like Jabril, which, and then that's the only figure of Sora that you get, which is very annoying. But yeah. And then this is like best girl, I guess, shelf, but I guess it's more like school. I'm not sure. So it's like perfect girlfriend. What is the series name? I'm like blanking on my series names right now. This is how you know I did not prepare for this beforehand. I'm gonna come back to that. I promise you, I'm gonna remember it, and it's gonna come back to me. Basketball Industry and Brother Girl Senpai, My Romantic Team Snafu. What was this? People are gonna roast me later for this. It's not. Oh my God, I can't remember the series name. Somebody help me. I'm gonna come back to that. It's gonna be like a random pop back in missing moment because I can't remember the series name right now. Love is War. It's Love is War. Kaguya-sama Love is War. Good Lord. All right. Itachi Pop, Kaiju number 8 series, Horimiya series. Love Horimiya. Again, same series there of quick stand of I. There's a quick stand in Japan too, which it was a random one. So Nagumo, very cool character though. And then Kakashi, Demon Slayer, Manga, Dr. Stone, which I haven't finished that one, but the anime this year was phenomenal. I loved what Dr. Stone did this year, or technically last year. Then you got the my just a darting Nendroid and a critic stand, and then you got More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers. Love that series. I wish you get out season 2. My just darting manga. No matter what you say, Furuya-sama is scary, which is a very like 5-volume manga in Rainbow Days, which I think is the same person who wrote Araharu no Ride. I think I might be mistaken, but I have to double check that. Actually, I can double check it now. Give me one sec. No, so no, that's not the same artist. Completely different artist, but I got it because I read Araharu no Ride, and this was referenced to me or recommended. All right, going on to the next one, you have my sitting figures. You have Arina, Rei, Balalaika, and Rimuru, which are all sitting figures. Love all of them. These can actually be resin up a little bit. But I didn't want them to all be on the same level. So at some point, I have more room, so I can actually raise the shelf and put more figures if I put another glass shelf. So I have a lot more room to work with, which I love the bookcases for rather than detolfs, because I can fit a lot more of my figures and I have a lot more room to play with figures at this point. You have my technically Kogias / Bakuman Gatari shelf. So you got Kiss Shot. Did I call her One Shot earlier? Kiss Shot. What's wrong with me? And then obviously her in her kid form, but she actually has another name, but blanking on that right now. And then you have the art back here. And also I have the first movie. I need to get the other ones. I've been stingy about getting them. Again, love the fact that I finally got the figure, even though it now has a re-release. But whatever. Euphemia, still love you. Sad that she died. Oh, that's a spoiler. Don't be mad at me. Sorry. All right, and here is Best Girl shelf, waifu shelf, Saiko Hiroshima from High School of the Dead, which you have the Volume 2 and Volume 1 art books. Oh, I'm sorry, Volume 2, Volume 1. A lot of like the keychains, the phone cases I had when I was younger. Her like really pretty much her only figure. Card, another phone case, bunch of that. So a bunch of that. So I had to give her own her own little shelf because she had her own detail space at one point. And then you have the Food Wars shelf with the manga and the first few volumes of Demon Slayer that continue over there, along with a sitting Nezuko, which is adorable. Robin, pop figure, in a Alice in the Arena to go with the manga. And that's just an Android side because I don't have anything from the bottom shelf over here yet. So most likely get filled with manga or something. Depends what I do. That I got from a horror convention. I went with my friend and haven't hung that yet, so I need to do that at some point. So right here we got the Dandadan series. I remember I still love this series. Season 2, phenomenal. Still love the manga. Still been catching up and everything. So phenomenal series. Chainsaw Man. I might sell this collection because Chainsaw Man fell off after like volume 11. So I don't know. I haven't been the biggest fan of it so far. Then you got the Bakemonogatari volumes there, the Araharu no Ride series, and then the 2 volumes, I think they actually had 3 volumes of 86, which is a phenomenal series, but they discontinued the manga, which sucks. Then you got the Hiei, Ace, and Grimjow pop figures. Up here, I don't actually, this is just a blank space that I have for figures. So I just put some of the movies I have right now, right here. You got Weathering with You, Your Name, and then my favorite movie, Silent Voice. I love this movie. I relate to it so much. So it's a sad movie, but it's phenomenal. Then I had a Food Wars cookbook, which has a lot of recipes from Food Wars that my friend got me. Very cool. And then you have mini art prints of some of the figures that I had from earlier. So, and a lot of my Ami cards. So they got a lot of that. Here, My Hero figures. Series ended like after, I think it's been on for 10 years now. Or 10 years of wrapping up. And so you've probably seen a lot of these figures at this point. So still got them. I think there is a new figure, which I haven't gotten. So I need to double check. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get it or not because I don't know how I would organize it now. So I got to see. If you're wondering what the guys are, I'll just show you real quick. They are down here. So you got Bakugo, Shoto, and Midoriya along with the credit stand for Momo in the movies right there. So, and right here, Rengoku from Demon Slayer along with the Mugen Train movie right there. I'll come back over there in a minute. Then we got another Fate shelf, which, you got this was the 25th anniversary, I believe. Craig stand from when I went to Anime Expo along with the not a keychain, oh my God, lanyard. Scotty, her bunny, and then Lancer Artoria. So there's that. And then here is the beautiful Jeanne d'Arc altar, along with altar Lancer Artoria up there. So beautiful here. And then you have a kind of a small mini thing for Faith, which again, that's the art print that came with the 25th anniversary figures. The 2 movies for, again, 2 more Faith movies for Fate Grand Order. That is that actually was supposed to be on that stand, but it is a 20th anniversary Bleach manga of the first volume, which I'm hopefully one day I get to meet Kubo to get him to sign this. That's kind of why it's still wrapped up. I wanted him to sign at one point and everything. So hopefully I get to meet him and get him to sign it. Urza from Fairy Tail, which I don't even know why I keep this. This is actually a rip-off figure, I think. I think it came from like Wish.com years ago. I don't know. I kept it as a reference because I wanted to do a video about that, but I never got around to it and just kind of fell off about it. All right. We're going to start from the bottom right here first and show you like the real quick prize figures for Dragon Ball Super. You have Super Saiyan Blue Goku. There's a Vegeta that goes with that one. I haven't gotten him. Super Saiyan Rose, and then Brody. And again, I was leaning because during the move, a mover knocked it down in my old apartment and it broke. So that's why he's just leaning. So kind of sucks on that. Going up, you have Mosh and Saber Alter, Mortal Crusader. That Mosh, I waited for a long time for that figure. I think y'all seen it when maybe I didn't do the video or I probably have it in my archive somewhere. This thing sucks to put together. Her torso sucks. It always falls off. So I hate moving it, hate assembling it. I hate having a packet, but she's still a lovely figure. The figure sucks. All right, and then you have the Face Day Night Heaven's Feel movie Detolf, which you have Saber Alter, and then Sakura, which I love that figure. I love that one a lot. Then you got the 3 movies, Heaven's Feel 1, 2, and 3 down here. Saber's on that one. I think you have, which one is it? I think you have 1 right here, 2 here, and 3. But I love those. Those are all great. More Saber Alter figures, kimono, and then her Rhino form, and then again her Alter form and her Shinjuku outfit, which is very funny because Saber isn't usually my favorite servant, but still like her. So then you have a John shelf. I'm waiting to get a 3rd John figure to put back here because if you don't remember, there's a 3rd figure I do have that was here in my old Detolf, but you know I'm waiting for a 3rd figure for her. And then you have like her vanilla version, her dress version, and those are card sleeves, which has the tattoo that's on John's back. And then here is her Final Ascension along with an art print of her those aren't actually angel wings. That's her hair almost looking like angel wings, which is very awesome, which I love that. So I had to put that figure at the top with that because on the opposite side, you have Jeanne d'Arc Alter. And it has her art print behind it. So I kind of had to do a dual thing with both of them. And I wanted to. I'm like, I have to have both of them like this on the Detolfs because there's just no way I couldn't do it. So yeah, you have that Jeanne d'Arc Alter with her figure. The Alter one, again, love this figure. Love both of these figures. These are both, I took my favorite figures along with, obviously, another Jeanne one. Then you got Jeanne Alter in her forms. I actually have another figure for her. I have her Shibuya figure next to Saber because they kind of go together, obviously. Actually, their bases actually do go together, so you can connect them. And then you have my Battle shelf. It has my 2 Battle figures, which I love the Lancer looking one. That's very cool. So she has alternate forms, but love it. Nothing in that detail because again, making more room. Love the fact. And then this is the box the Gut Sword came in, along with my Itachi, Naruto, like Akatsuki headband and ring from Itachi. So, all right. So that is the room. But there's a little bit more I got to show you guys. I guess you guys are wondering, where did the Bebop figures go? So let me show you that. Okay. Before I show you guys that, I want to show you this. I have these 2 pin sets that have, this is like, I guess, more my comic one and or movie one that has like a bunch of pins I got from like conventions and stuff I went to in parks. So obviously you have like the Marvel ones, the Comic-Con ones, the White Ranger one, Lord Draken, the Back to the Future one. This is In This Moment pins, Bloodborne, Guardians of the Galaxy, Fright Fest, like a bunch of stuff like that, which again, Hogwarts, Game of Thrones, Star Wars, DC stuff. So you got that. And then you got like the anime pins. Again, this is the same artist that did the Full Metal Alchemist print that's above my room or my office. And then you got these pins for One Piece and the Pokemon ones. So I have different ones. Like this one's from Kyoto, this one's from Tokyo, and this one is from the Sky Tower, which is very cool. So there's a bunch of these pins. We just didn't collect them all while I was in Japan. I need to go back and get them. Then you got this pin, which obviously is Nezuko, Momo. High School of the Dead one, very cool. I need to get the Psycho one. Dandadan, Berserk, Lugia. This is from Anime Expo, and then Shining Charizard. So those are cool. Love that I have those. Now I'm not sure if I should make this anime related, but it is Sentai, so I guess I will say I have my White Ranger stuff. Rest in peace to Jason David Frank, who passed away, I believe, 2022. So I have a portrait of there. I had the Saba, the White Ranger helmet, and a pop that my friend got signed from him a few years back, which I love the fact I have that. I'm very sorry I didn't get to meet him in person myself. Then I have the Tiger Zord, and again, an open White Ranger pop along with the Zord in the transform position, Green Ranger, and then Lord Draken, and then the original Mighty Morphin pop, which I need to get the actual, figure for it. So I really need to have one point. Down here is Yu-Gi-Oh!, which you have the tins that make up the tablet that Yugi saw that had the Egyptian god cards on it. I have, and these are 25th anniversary ones. I just wanted to put those up there. Oh, well, 25th anniversary Exodia, the Millennium Puzzle, and then the box, which I thought was a cool aesthetic. And then below that, you have Dark Magician Girl, her and her 25th anniversary, blue eyes with the, I think this is just the Kaiba and Yugi one, and then I don't know what they call this one for that 10. Then you got the Dark Magician, or I'm sorry, Red Eyes, Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, and then this is the Silent Magician level 8, which I love that one. So just want to show you guys that. That's just another random detail I have back there. This is my corner, which you probably see me do more videos right here, because this is the Cowboy Bebop new wall. It is amazing. I love this. I love how this turned out. Like, it is everything that I wanted to be over here, because it's everything from my Cowboy Bebop stuff. Actually, let me get this real quick and show you guys, because I set this up because I'm like, oh my god, I have to have this. Yep. It does flashing. I can change lights and all that. So, there we go. So I have all the lights over here. What can I put this on? Yep, I can change it. I love the fact that I can put all the lights on in different colors, everything else, so I can go to each of them and change it individually. But I love the fact that I can just have all lights just completely on to show off these figures. So we'll start from the right and go left. So let's see, you have the Faye silhouette one along with the Spike and Faye one I've done a while back from Mega House. You got the Vicious first 4 figures one, which I still love that one. Card in there along with his pop. Then you got the pop of him and Spike, which is like the Battle of the Angel ones, which again, one of my favorite anime scenes of all time. The pins, which I think I still need, the one for Jet and Faye. I can't find them, which is very annoying to me. So I had to, at some point, I'm going to find them, because my friend got me these before, but I had to hunt down the last 2. Then you got Ed and Ein, first 4 figures, along with their pops. So that's cool. I kept this sealed. This is like all 4 of them. The Bebop crew, Spike, Jet, Faye, Ed, and I don't think Ein is actually in there, which is very funny. He might be on the back. I actually can't remember. But yeah, this is new. Like, I haven't posted this video yet, but this is the most expensive Cowboy Bebop statue I have. I'm not gonna say how much it is. If you've gone on the Crunchyroll store, oh my god. Yeah, it's Julia and Spike, and you've probably seen this art of them before. It's gorgeous. It's the only figure really of Julia. I was hoping First World Figures will make one of her, but they haven't done it yet. And then it's just gorgeous because you got the roses down here, cigarettes in the back. He has his gun back here as well. And then this top is piano. It's like the same material that they make pianos out of, which is awesome. Then you got the thing right here, which just does come off, but I'm not going. I don't have it off, because you can actually just have this as a matte thing right here. But this is like the most expensive Cowboy Bebop figure I own now. Then you've got the vinyl records. It's actually, I have like 3 versions of this record now. So this is just the sealed one I have right here. Won't be played. I have an open one I actually do play. Then I have the actual record in here. That's the 8 and 9 one. Then you have I think I got this at Anime Expo. No, this is from Akon. And there's actually more art to this. It actually has the rest of the Bebop crew individual ones, like the Swordfish and everything by themselves. So I might buy those at some point. Got Faye, and that's Ein's bar. The silhouette of Spike, which is the same as the Itachi one that's in the hallway. The first 4 figures of Spike and Vicious in the final battle. Love that. Oh, I didn't show this. You guys, this used to be by the desk. So they got the Spike one, which my friend got me that. Love it. The steel bookcase. And then you got this, which has the again, this is the second from the vinyl. My signed Cowboy Bebop thing from the English voice actor of Spike. Pins, the swordfish. This is actually a suitcase holder, like a passport. This is just, again, the sticker that I got this, and I got this real cool cup, which I'm not sure if I can get this crate on here, but it's I got this while I was in Japan too, so both those are cool. The dragon, it's just a red dragon, kind of thought blends it in with Cowboy Bebop. Actually, my mom got that from China, which is very cool. This has nothing to do with anime, but if you want to know what this stuff is down here, that's Harry Potter, and then that's kind of Marvel, which I need to put the rest of the movies down there. So just to let you know what's down there, if you're all wondering. Spike and Julia Funko Pops. Then you go to the Faye one, and then you have the Faye figure, which obviously has her, well, again, one of my favorite pieces of art of her wanted poster, which I love that because it has her as, 10 million Wulan, which is very cool. I love that. The other vinyl of side A, I believe. Yeah, side A, side B, and the other ones are side C and D. So there's that vinyl. And then you have this gorgeous figure of Spike. This is like his, again, this is right after that final battle with Vicious, and then he's doing the iconic Bane, which is a beautiful, I love that figure. Then you got the art piece back there with the Cowboy Bebop crew. Then you obviously got the Spike first four figures, and I have his pop, which is actually sealed. Haven't opened it, haven't taken it out, 100% sealed. Along with a different pop, which I think is the same one that's actually, it might be the same one. No, it's the same one that's in here. Sorry. It's the one with Judy. It's just I have, that one of these were a gift. I bought this one. I think one of my employees bought that one for me, which was very cool. I love her for that. More pins from Cowboy Bebop. Mini Ein. This is supposed to be a phone holder, but I don't use it for it. Then I have sleeves. And then the final first four figure is a Jet, along with his pop. So yeah, and also I know that there's more Cowboy Bebop figures from first four coming out. I actually have them on the way, and I'll actually do openings for them when they come out. But yeah, that is the Cowboy Bebop, shelf now, and that's just, I might be doing unboxings here, or I might be doing them where you saw me do the intro. I haven't decided, so you let me know. Would you prefer to see me do figure unboxings here, or in the office, like with the shelf full of figures? So let me know, because I really do love this setup. So this is actually more, I actually have a chair that goes in the middle, and I actually read here while I have like my vinyl play here, so it's very cool. So just a relaxing spot. All right, guys. So what do you think about the room tour? What do you think about the new room? What do you think about the figure collection? What do you think how I've remodeled things since my last room tour? And again, it's been a while, so I'm kind of a little hazy on what my old room looked like at this point. But literally, tell me what you guys think. I kind of went way different. And this room is a lot bigger, and I love it. I love the layout. I love how it looks. I love the feel of it. It gives me a lot more room to work with, and I can expand the shelves. I can do a little bit more stuff. I can maneuver around a lot more things, and it feels a lot more open. I love how open this room. It doesn't feel as clogged as my old figure room was and office was. It was just a little cluttered. Even though I had so much stuff in there, that's what made it seem a little small. Exactly what I want to do with the double desk and like the dual monitors and everything. It made the room feel a lot smaller than it was. But this office, I love the space, and hopefully, as long as I continue making videos, hopefully I can continue expanding office. Not every year, obviously, I'll be a little ridiculous, but every few years I hope to make those type of things bigger and expand the collection. Hopefully, as long as I stay, in the collection game, as long as I continue collecting figures, which I don't foresee myself stopping, which I don't see myself stopping collecting figures anytime soon. I still love it. I still watch anime regularly. It's a little hard to watch though right now, because again, I was doing a few things this year, but I'm still watching pretty regularly. I'm still watching like a lot of new things. I look forward to this season of anime, which, that reminds me, this year I really do want to get back into doing the whole, manga reading, showing you guys the manga I'm collecting month after month, and I want to start doing anime reviews. So I don't know if I should start with new animes that come out this year or some older animes that I have to rewatch. So I'm debating which ones I should do. I might do new ones because it's a little bit more of a fresher take, and then roll back to old ones to see, what my takes are and how I feel about them. And maybe my opinions have changed. So I might do a what my opinions was before and what I do after rewatch. So let me know what you guys think of that. But I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm so happy to be back making videos. But guys, if you enjoyed this, please like, share, comment, and let me know what you think about the new room. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later. See you, Space Cowboy.